G'day guys and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a very exciting video. 2021 Elite Breaks are now over for the channel. Go and make sure you join EH Breaks and Collects over on Facebook. I may come out with something around summer, going after Christmas for cricket. We'll wait and see. It gets very addictive, the card game. Not to say that I don't love it though. And of course, 2021 Elite, I was very skeptical at the start of this, but I've got a huge collection. You guys have seen about 70% of it. There's still a few things to come for this one though. And for this video, I'm going to be ranking the 2021 Elite cards. So Dingo, CT Dingo, go and check him out. Thank you so much for putting this template up. So we've got, look, I'm going to make up the S to D. So the D will probably be, well, I guess we could just keep it to grades like superb, an A grade, a B grade, like you're in school. But let's get started. The first card is the base card for the 2021 Elite. Now, I don't mind the base card. I'm going to put this one in the B. I think it's a decent design, and I think that the background being included to kind of shadow a player, sometimes include bits of the stadium in the background. I think it's quite an exciting design. And then you've got the team colors. They really stand out, especially in the parallel as well. The team colors being at the middle of the card looks really nice. So I rate this, and I'm going to put it in the B category. Moving on, we have the example here is Harry Grant from the Melbourne Storm. This is our Ruby. Now, I used to like Ruby Mojos, but I don't like them this year. I really like the gold design of the team being towards the center of the bottom of the card. And I like the jerseys that they have. Some of the rubies for mine, the player is posing like they're looking away from the camera. And I understand they're playing football, but it doesn't become too appealing. So I don't rate it. I'm going to give this one a C. Next up, we've got Sapphire. And I'm going to put this in the S. This is one of my favorite cards of 2021. Look, my favorite color is blue, so maybe there's a bit of bias there. I personally have a few Sapphires in my collection, Marnie, Moses, and Clint Gutherson. And then I have Ruben Garrick's jersey number as well as a Harry Grant, because I'm a big fan of Harry Grant. But I really like the Sapphire. This example, Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. I don't know, that one looks funny because of the blue jersey. I guess the Eels are blue, but there's blue and yellow, but I like them. The next card is Emerald. Now, I haven't had an Emerald personally. I had a Harry Grant one. I didn't really like it. Again, it's like that Ruby pose where it's kind of looking away, so I didn't rate it. However, I now have the Mitchell Moses Emerald, and I really, really like it. Do I like it more than the Sapphire, though? I'm looking across, and I think I'm going to put it in the A. I think it's a nice design, but I think that the blue works a little bit better with cards than the emeralds, even though the blue is numbered to 23 and the emeralds are numbered to 10. Let's get into our Platinum Parallel. Now, I mentioned this before. It's similar to the base card. I'm going to put this in the C. I think it's fairly similar. I think that they probably could have done a bit more for the Parallel, and I think I've been saying that since the release of 2021 Elite. But at the same time, I think it is quite a nice design for the most part. Up there with the Ruby, though, for mine, and I'm going to put this one in the C category. Next up, we have the Black Diamond. Now, I don't personally own a Black Diamond. They are going for 300 plus this year for some of the players, including Junior Paulo for the Eels. I saw him go for 410 or something like that. Seen Nathan Cleary go for a lot of money. So this example is Nathan Cleary. Now, they've got the pose of one player doing something, maybe a ball pass, and then they might have them in the background holding the ball running. Now, I like this card. I think it's a decent design. I don't know if it's as good as the Emerald, though. It is a little bit dark, but I guess you expect that with the Black Diamond. Look, I'm not personally into the Black Diamond. I'm going to put this one in the B. Very controversial. I think a lot of people will disagree with me, but I think the Black Diamond is going to go in the B. The next card is the Game Changers. Now, when this first came out, I didn't like the design. There is a Clint Gutherson and a Mitchell Moses from the Eels. There's two players from each team. They're numbered to 45. I have both 45, so I'm really, really stoked about that. I originally had the Gutherson number 2, Sivo's jersey number, but now I have both 45s. I actually really like these cards. I'm pretty tempted to put this in the S. I'm just looking over at it now. It includes details of your favorite players, including weird stuff, their height, their weight, and their date of birth. The team colors look nice. The gold works for the most part with most players. I think the game changes is a really nice, refreshing feel. And the fact that they are one per case and that feeling when you get them in a box and there's two of them, I think it's really good. I think it would have been interesting if with the young guns and the game changes, if you didn't know what player you were getting, if there was just two random players, but when you get, say, a Sione Katoa maybe, I think there's a warrior with that. So, look, that's interesting, but I do really like these cards. Now, let's get into our redemption jersey. Now, I actually had a redemption jersey. I'm chasing the booklets more now. I don't have a redemption jersey on hand redeemed with me, so I can't really rate it. So for that reason, I'm going to put it in the B just because I don't have enough knowledge and experience of it. Now, I've only seen the Sharks and the Panthers booklets, and this is the Spotlight Redemption booklet. I'm putting it in the S. They were so good last year with Chanel Harris-Tavita, Josh Hodgson. In 2021, there's a lot more variety. Some of the players are questionable, Lachlan Burr, Tom Eisenhuth. But at the same time, I think they've done a really good job. I saw the Hertz logo for the Penrith Panthers come out, and then I saw one of Sione Katoa, who's a very good player for the Sharks coming through. Now, next up, we have the ball patch. Now, the ball patch is a very interesting one. It's something I haven't liked, but ever since I got it, and I'm waiting for it to be redeemed, I like looking at the Slater. I'm going to put this in the A. I think it's something I like. I think it's something that is great. I just don't know if I can put it in that top three of the other ones. But the ball patch, very nice. We'll wait and see what I think when I do have it redeemed. I will be putting up a redemption video when I get my cards back from TLA. Now, the next one is a boot patch. Now, I was lucky enough to have one of these. I got rid of it, and I don't really like it. I'm probably going to put... It's close to the C. I've seen a good one, and I've seen a bad one. I'm going to put this in the B. I don't rate it, especially when there's the shoelaces. It just looks weird, unorganized, and the orange color it doesn't look nice, personally. It was something I originally wanted, something I don't want now, so I'm going to put in the B. The golden ticket, obviously in the S. If you get these, you get every single card set from that specific team. And I have seen two come out. I've seen the Tigers. I've seen the Broncos. The Broncos. Yeah, the Broncos. Team League Sensation. Now, this is weird because last year the League Sensation for the team, it had the signature. The black had the texter and the white had the signature. This year, they're all three signatures, and I can understand with the current situation, but at the same time, I think they could have done a bit more effort. I'm going to put it in the B. I think it's nice. It's just not amazing. And I do have the Eels one. White League Sensation. I actually really like these. I'm going to put it in the A. I'm going to put this in the A, and I think I put that one in the A as well. I'm going to put the white and the team together. I think that just because it's just a scribbled signature, it's not used with a special permanent marker or something like 2020 Elite used. That's why it's going there. I actually don't like the black. I thought I liked the black at the start, but I'm going to put it in the C. I don't really like it. I'm not a fan. I've got it from Moses, but I wouldn't go to my way and collect a full black set. The Darius Boyd Masters Series signature. Now, I've got this one. I've got the Broncos and the Maroons, just like I've got the Slater. And I'm going to put this in the D. And you know why? Because for the Broncos one, this is why it loses points. The Billy Slater had the Storm logo on the left-hand side. So if you want to put them together, you'd have them hanging like that. However, it just says NRL. It just says NRL. And it's a big step backwards for mine for the Darius Boyd signature. Next up is the captain card. Now, I actually like the captain card more than I like the captain priority. So I'm going to put the captain card here in the B. I think it's a really nice design. I think it's glowy. You know what? I'm going to chuck it in the A. I really do rate it. The Darius Boyd Master Series. Nothing special, these Master Series 1 per box cards. I guess they're an all right design of a color, but not much for me. Now, the silver of the Young Guns is really interesting. That silver where the logo is. I don't mind these. There's some good players. Schuster, Hines, Utuikamanu, Ramsey. The names, I'm struggling right now. Hammer from the Cowboys. There's some decent designs. I'm going to put it in the B for that one. Now, moving on to the Dally M cards. I actually really like these ones. I'm going to put it in the B. Once again, nice design, nice background. The brown looks a little bit odd, but I can understand that it is the bronze color of the Dally M. I like how the player is shown at a moment in their career. I think it's nice. Now, I really like these at the start, the representative All-Stars or Indigenous Stars, the nice background, but they're nothing special. Nothing special for mine. I'm going to put it in the C. Moving on to the white Young Guns. Now, I did have one in front of me before. I probably prefer the priority, and I'm not big on the priority, but I'm going to put this one in the C. I think it's still decent, but nothing special. And then last, the Enforcers. They're cheap, very cheap design. I'm going to put those in the D. So those are my rankings for the 2021 NRL Elite. I'll try and leave the link in the description so that you can leave your rankings in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Tomorrow night, the NRL season reviews will start, and I will be on Sam Revel's channel doing NFL tips, so make sure you guys check that out. But if you're new around here, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you.